Hey guys, it's Full Flopes here, back with another video. This is going to be a new market analysis for today, and let's go. This is 100% entertainment, not financial advice. So let's go. In the yesterday's newsletter, I talked about this a lot. I went more in depth on why I think that the market is going to crash even more, and in this video, I will cover some of that. Briefly here. Okay, so let's go. So why I think that the market is going to go down a little bit more is because, by the way, I am not bearish on cryptocurrencies. I'm just think that there has to be some short-term correction, like a bigger correction. And why I think that is this. Now when there's influencers have pumped the cryptocurrencies, for example, like um uh the Kisses bass player been pumping 88, then Cardano, then there's Acon, TRX pumping, then there's of course Elon Musk, the world's richest man, has been pumping Bitcoin, so and Dogecoin, and this, so it has attracted a lot of new players, investors in this space. And what this means is that these new investors give potential power, potential energy, so potential energy to the market. So think about it, there are new investors, they don't, some like majority of them don't know how to invest, they have never invested before, they have been FOMO'd in, and their only goal is to make money and get rich fast. Okay, but market doesn't work that way. Market doesn't care about your situation. If you need money fast, it doesn't care if you're an influencer, it really doesn't care. So this has set a huge potential energy um, for the markets. And what that means that is when this potential energy turns down, because Newton's third law, any reaction has its opposite and equal reaction. So when this turns down, that's going to mean that it's going to go like this. It's going to be convert into kinetic energy, which means that it's going to drop down. And when that happens, it's going to drop down a lot and fast, because the potential energy here that has been set up is very huge. It's a huge energy. So when it drops, it will drop fast, because the investors who have come in this space now want to make money fast. They don't know about anything about the assets, so they can't be confident about, the asset going down, because all they care about is making money fast. Okay, they are not here for a long term. So when it starts dropping, there's like people are going to sell like crazy, I'm telling you. So it can take the market to like a lot lower than anybody could even think about. Okay, the deep could go like very deep. Okay, because yeah. So that being said, that's the reason that I'm not currently like invested in the markets. I have some positions left, but most of the what I'm currently doing, I'm just stacking cash, and I'm waiting for the crash to happen. Okay, that's what I'm doing. Of course, guys, I could be totally wrong. There could be happening a new, so this could be a leg down just like here, and we could go even higher. That's 100% possible. But cool thing with investing is that if you don't, so this Warren Buffett always says this. So with investing, you have to just be patient, and you have to wait. You have to basically wait. So if I miss this opportunity, I don't care, because I can set up myself for the next big move. Okay, and there's going to be big moves all the time with cryptocurrencies. Okay, and if I don't feel like confident swinging here, then if I don't, then it's kind of basically, if I still take the position there, if my logic says that it's not, that this is going to happen, then if I go against that, then it's going to be gambling, and I don't want to gamble. So I really think that there's going to be bigger drop, and yeah, I just think that way. There's many reasons. These are not the only reasons that I say here, but these are the ways, the reason why I think that it's going to, when it's going to crash, it's going to crash a lot lower than a lot of people think, because the potential energy set up here has been huge. It has been huge. Look at this. It's crazy. So that's just being said. The kinetic energy is going to be like boom. um, I just want to quickly cover that here. And also, I think that there's also many biases playing here. So one of them is we experience loss um, a lot more powerfully than a gain. So for example, if you lose $5, it feels a lot bad. You feel it a lot more emotionally than you if somebody gave you $5. When somebody gave you $5, you're like, cool. But if you lose $5, you're like, why did I lose that $5? Like, you know what I'm saying? And when the people who have come here um have experienced huge gains, and when there's going to be a dip here and then higher, they experience this when going lower a little bit more than they experience the gains here. So even though they are still profitable, but they experience this it's more amplified of the feeling. Okay, so that means that it spills out fear, and when there's fear in the market, it's going to be one of the catalysts for this huge sell-off here. So that's what I'm thinking. And if you just like think it like it way that every reaction has its opposite and equal reaction, then this has to, so at some point it has to come down even more. Okay, but of course it doesn't mean that I'm saying that Bitcoin is going to crash to $1. No, it's not what I'm saying. Like, look at here. For example, it started here, 6K, 3K here, boom, it went up and steadily down, 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 again at 3K here. Okay, so if this was the peak, then it would go like boom, boom, and then it could be at like 10K ish at some point here, if this holds true. Of course, it's very speculative at this point because nobody knows what's going to happen. Like I said, there could be huge black swan events, like institutional investors like acquire huge amounts of Bitcoin, or any like think about it, like Elon Musk tweeting Bitcoin and starting buying Bitcoin with the Tesla. Like nobody could have seen that. Okay, so that being said, if there could be huge black swan events that take Bitcoin to the next level, but in the current situations, I think that it's going to go down a little bit more. Okay, and by the way, guys, where do you think we are currently here? So we could be here, we just need to cool up for the next rally. We could be somewhere here where there's huge, it's going to start sell off, or we could be somewhere here, so people have getting time to fully invested, and then there's dips and boom, or buy on the margin, gotta tell everybody to buy. I have been seeing a lot of people like 2 weeks ago, 1 week ago, like people are just buy now, buy. Currently people are also saying buy dips, buy. So we could be also on the thrill here. Okay, and but I've seen that like a couple of the past weeks we are going to be rich. I have seen this a lot, like just buy and we are going to make it, everybody's going to be rich. I have seen this a lot. Okay, but that doesn't mean that we could still be here, because it takes time for this to manifest. But where do you guys think that we are? I have also seen people saying that we are on disbelief, so this rally will fail like other ones. So that could be also true, because think about it. I'm currently I'm not in disbelief like in that this rally is going to suffer. I'm in a disbelief that there has to be correction. Okay, but this could also be, we could also be just here, and a recovery is possible. Okay, but Bitcoin is currently in the halving. It should go to like $100,000. So I think that we are still very early here. That the gains are going to be even bigger. But before that, I think that there has to be sell-off. Okay, that's just my thoughts. Okay, by the way, so I'm just saying what I think about here. So like I said, I could be 100% wrong. Currently, Bitcoin has now from 50K to 48K again. Very sideways movement. People are selling off. And oh yeah, one important thing I want to show to you is that how do I reset this? That's not what I want to show you, but well, let me just click it here because I have not used this before. So when the last two flash crashes happened, I looked at the market very closely. I'm going to look at it after this video. I'm not going to say it on maybe on the newsletter, so go check it out. But anyway, so when the last flash crash happened, there was like boom, boom. So this was the dip, okay, and it was filled in like 30 to 40 minutes, and the dip was gone. Okay, and after that, the second flash crash was like this. There was like a sell off, then there was a people like again, but then it didn't go like this. It went like this, and then it went like this. So people here started taking profits also here because they thought that it's going to go even lower, and this took a lot more time, so like 1 hour. Okay, so the buying strength, it wasn't the buying strength wasn't as powerful on the on the second flash crash. So that made me think like, huh, I think that we are going to even go down, because if people start fearing now here, that fear is not going to go anywhere. Okay, if there's not going to come any news, no black swan event, I think that this fear is just going to creep up in people's mind, and the next time when the flash crash happens, people are just not, it's going to go even like something like this. It's going to go take even longer time to feel this. Okay, something like that. I think that the next thing that is going to be, of course, like I said, I could be totally wrong. This is just, speculation, and this is just my opinion. Okay, anyway, it's fun to do this. This is 100% entertainment. So anyway, thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next videos, guys. Okay.